Hello, today's video is about traits of unsafe people. Not all unsafe people are narcissists. Unfortunately, those of us who have experienced narcissistic abuse can be so focused on spotting and avoiding narcissists that we just don't notice traits in your garden variety unsafe people. It can be all too easy to overlook some unsafe qualities, because if you compare them to narcissistic traits, they just don't seem all that bad. That doesn't mean these people are okay, however. It just means they're not as unsafe as narcissists. They can still cause frustration, hurt, and pain. Unsafe people can come on too strong. Now, granted, narcissists do this, but it is at the very least a sign of an unsafe person, if not a narcissist. Watch out for anyone who says, "You're going to be my new best friend" as soon as you meet, or someone who you date who starts discussing marriage almost immediately. Being this clingy is just simply not normal. Unsafe people also avoid facing their own problems and will do anything they can to avoid it. When my father was dying, my family and even strangers came out of the woodwork to attack me for not being there to say goodbye, like I've mentioned before in my videos. This went on for months, but it happened daily for his final 3 weeks when he was in the hospital. I asked God at that time why it was happening, and he told me something really interesting. Some people are in deep denial. They don't want to face their own past abuse. Me not being there for my father threatened their denial. I've been open about the abuse in my past, and me having the strength to face it made them feel bad for not doing the same. They felt they had to shut me down and make me do what they felt I should do so they could continue their denial. Rather than face difficult issues, many people will go to even extremes like this to maintain that denial. Unsafe people have no interest in improving themselves. Safe people want to learn and grow and lose bad habits and things like this. Unsafe people really couldn't care less about these things. Unsafe people also act like they know everything. You can't tell an unsafe person anything because they know it all. They're not open to any new knowledge, in particular knowledge about how to improve themselves. Unsafe people also become defensive at constructive criticism. Constructive criticism can help a person learn, grow, and improve him or herself. But naturally, this is a huge turnoff to unsafe people since they have no interest in doing such things. When an unsafe person hurts another person, chances of accepting responsibility for their actions, a genuine apology, and changed behavior are very, very slim. If you tell someone that something they said or did hurt you and they act this way, this is a huge red flag that this person is unsafe. Unsafe people also demand trust rather than accepting the fact trust is earned. So many people say things like, "You can trust me," that it often goes unnoticed. It's something that needs to be noticed, though. A healthy, safe person knows that trust is earned and not given just because it's demanded. Unsafe people also can be very selfish. I don't mean in a narcissistic way where every single little thing has to come back to them and they rage if it doesn't. Not all selfish people are malicious, they're just simply thoughtless. Even so, their selfishness can be hurtful. If this happens and the person accepts responsibility, apologizes, and their behavior changes, this is a very good sign this person is safe. But if those things don't happen, the person is unsafe. Unsafe people can also be demanding of your time. Part of that selfishness factor, unsafe people want to monopolize your time. Naturally, not everyone who wants to spend time with you is unsafe, of course. Good friends and loved ones naturally want to spend time with each other. Extroverts love to spend time with people. The key, though, to recognizing an unsafe person in this area is someone who pretty much demands you spend your time together when they want, and either acts offended or gives guilt trips when you're unavailable. I believe these tips can help you to recognize unsafe people pretty easily. And when you come across them, always remember to keep your boundaries firmly in place and be ready to enforce them as needed. Thank you for watching my video.